I've carried this letter for years, Dad. Not in a drawer, not in a pocket, but in the scar tissue of a heart that learned too early what unfinished love feels like. It's the letter I never sent, the one that pressed against my ribs every birthday, every quiet night, every time someone asked, "Tell me about your father." And I didn't know where to begin. Because the truth isn't simple. It never was. You gave me 15 good years, 15 years of campfire smoke, burnt marshmallows and fishing lines slicing through cold morning air. 15 years of standing knee-deep in river water, watching you teach me how to cast a line, as if you were handing me a compass for the rest of my life. Those were the years when I believed nothing terrible could happen as long as you were somewhere close. But life has a way of proving that even the strongest men are mortal. And after those years, we cracked, drifted, slipped into separate orbits like planets pretending they weren't missing gravity. You went your way, I went mine, and between us grew a silence so thick you could build walls out of it. So here it is, Dad. The letter I never sent. No softness, no polishing, just truth, the way it always deserved to be spoken. Dad, you broke my heart in ways I didn't understand as a kid and didn't dare admit as an adult. I kept waiting for you to come back, not physically, but emotionally, to show up, to try, to say something real for once. But the phone stayed quiet, your life moved on, and I learned that sometimes the people who teach us strength are the same ones who teach us how to live without them. I wanted you to fight for us, I wanted you to call, I wanted you to say, "Son, I miss you." But those words never came, and yet, here's the part that still tears me open. I never stopped wanting to hear them. I'm angry at you, and I miss you, and I hate that both of those things can live in the same breath. You died before I could ask you why it was easier to disappear than to stay, and now the questions have nowhere to go, except back into me. But despite everything, despite the distance, despite the silence, despite the ache you left behind, I still love you, I always did, even when it felt like you forgot how. I hope, wherever you are, you finally see the weight I carried. Your son. I never sent that letter because I didn't know if it would heal me or shatter me beyond repair, maybe both. But grief has its own handwriting. It writes truth slowly, messily, in ink made from the tears we pretend we don't shed. And the truth is this: I wish we had talked, I wish we had fought for connection, fought for clarity, fought for the smallest sliver of understanding. I wish we had one more camping trip, one more river morning, one more chance to stand side by side, not as father and child, but as two flawed humans trying to meet in the middle. But wishes don't open graves, they only open wounds. So let this be the end of the letter I carried too long. Some letters remain unsent because the truth inside them is still learning how to be spoken. Today, finally, mine speaks.